What is up, everybody? This is your buddy E-bikeguy, and today I got another unboxing and review video for y'all. This is the Sohamo 26-inch e-bike. I'm saying the name right. It's so it's a Sohamo or Sohamo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but if y'all please let me know in the comments if I'm doing it correctly. But anyway, so yeah, so this is the box. I kind of opened it up, you know what I mean? I didn't take a good look inside of it, but yeah, so I can see there's a user manual. So there's a QR code right there that we can scan to get user manual. So I don't know if they have one already in the box or you have to scan that QR code inside the box. But anyway, so yeah, it just came in today, and so we're gonna open it up and see, good look at it. So it came packaged well, good. All right, so not too bad, not too bad. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get it out of the box right quick, and we're gonna go ahead and put it together and stuff. And look at the battery. So that battery is pretty huge, and it does have a handle on it. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. And okay, so here's the box that came in. Here's the box that came in the packaging of the Sohamo e-bike. So let's go ahead and see what's in it. I mean, as you can see, the box pretty much been banged up. So we hope there's the stuff inside is not really damaged anyway. So it does have the typical stuff that comes in the box, like your pedals, and I believe this is a toolkit. So we got the toolkit that we can use to mount the fenders, the rack up on the e-bike, and then I believe this is the charger. So yeah, let's see here. So I believe this is a 2 amp. Yeah, and my thoughts exactly. Feels a little bit on the cheap side, but I guess it will work. It will work, y'all. So all right, so we should know what's all come in the kit. I mean, the tool kit comes in this little black baggie. So we have a decent tool kit. So I guess this is fuses, maybe some extra screws. Then we have a 16 millimeter with an 18, okay, open end wrench. Then we have Allen's, we got zip ties, and then we have, what's this? Okay, so we have a 10 millimeter, I guess it's like an L shape socket. All right. So, wow, this is in a Ziploc bag. Must be a special one. No, I'm just playing. So it's an 8 and 10. So yeah. So we have a decent toolkit that we can use to put the e-bike together. So let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and put the e-bike together right quick, and then we'll walk around and see what the e-bike has as far as specification goes. Here we go. So we got the Sohamo. I guess the way I'm saying it is you got a Sohamo Pro Series. So they call it the Pro Series, and I think it says the M3. So basically, this is a 26-inch x4 fat tire mountain bike. So I mean, it looks nice. I like the way they did the orange and black. So it has a nice color combination, which I really do like. But putting this bike together wasn't so hard. I had to put the rear rack in, but it was a little bit involved because of the screws that actually hold the rack in. Was a little bit tough to get out and to screw back in. The fenders was okay. There was no problem at all. The headlight was no problem, and the handlebars, you had to just put the handlebars on and make sure you tighten up the stem right here. So other than that, everything was good. And I had to adjust the seat. Now, by the way, speaking of the seat, now remember I did a review not too long ago about the e-bike that had a battery mounted behind the seat post or the seat stay, and there was no way to really access it. So you had to undo the latch right here to access the battery to take the seat completely off. This one, you have a handle back here, and there's a lever right up on the seat, right here on my finger at, and you just press up on it, and it flips over, and then you're gonna take the battery out. But you have to unplug this plug right here, which runs down into the control box, and then you have a key to unlock it. Let me see. Let's try to unlock it. Press in to unlock it, and then you unplug the control to the controller plug. Okay, and then you can pull that bad boy right out. So it has a little slot where it slides in this rail. Okay, and then you just put it back in. It's pretty light. Okay, so you put that back in as so. I'm doing this with one hand. Put that back in now. Now the cylinder, the lock cylinder, or the this little lock latch right here doesn't line up with this hole on the rail, so you kind of have to pull up on the handle. Okay, so you have to pull up on the handle. See, it won't lock unless you pull up on it. So you kind of got to pull up a little bit. I'm doing this with one hand, and then you lock it. So there's a little what you call it? I don't know if it's not a cylinder, but anyways, not an anvil, but I get it. But then anyway, so that comes out and then locks that in place, and then you press it again to actually turn the battery on, and then you have to I know it's a lot more involved than just, you know, slapping the battery in, where those plugs at the bottom where it slides in like slots to activate the controller. So the key stays in, and you put your seat down right there, and you're good to go. Anyways, so let's see now. So we got a 750 watt hub motor in the rear. We got a 40 volt 15 amp hour battery. Now I like batteries, especially when you're on a big bike, especially when it's a 26-inch fat tire bike. I would like to see 20 amp hours instead of 15, because of the bikes are they're big, and the range is gonna suffer because of the mass. But anyway, so we got that. We got a 750 watt hub motor, geared hub motor. Also, we got 160 millimeter rotors. Now, let's talk about these rotors. Now, I don't know how they is stopping or like that, but I would like to see 180s, at least 160 in the rear and 180 up front, at least that. 160s, I think, for like 20-inch or lower bikes. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of rotating mass. You got this is a big wheel. You need to stop. Also, this bike has cable actuated calipers. We're going to see how they work. I think a bike this big needs hydraulic brakes. We will see how it stops. Okay, so I'll let you know on the brake side. So we got over here, we got the Shimano 20. It's not the TZ, but we have a 20 derailleur. We also have a derailleur guard. We got a 7-speed freewheel in the back. We also got the here is the specs on the battery. So right there we got like it's 15 amp hours, 720 watt hours, so it's 40 volts. We have a decent train range. It's not the biggest one I've seen, but we have a decent train range, so hopefully that we won't have no pedal run out. Also, we got the 26x4 Chow Yang tires. These are like the today's standard tires for these mountain bikes or fat tire mountain bikes. The rack is sturdy. It's beefy. I think it holds some weight. The seat, we have a fat seat on here. We're gonna when we ride this, we're gonna see how comfortable the seat is. Also, we have the throttles on the left-hand side. So we have a thumb throttle. We got a horn at the bottom. We also have the SIS index and shifter by Shimano. The fork. Now, the fork is not adjustable, so we don't have no preload or lockout. So it's non-adjustable fork. We're going to see how that goes on our ride voyage. Also, we got the plastic fenders. I've been seeing e-bikes leaning towards plastic fenders opposed to metal fenders. Also, this bike is aluminum frame design. As you see, the cables are integrated inside the frame, which is kind of get rid of some of the ratness that some e-bikes do have. Also, we have a nice display. It's very small, but it has just some basic functions like your power button. Now the power button, you have your menu button. This is how you can cycle through the pedal assist models like that. And then you got your max is 5 and it goes back to 0. You have your trip right here, that's your odometer, and then you have your battery indicator right there, and then you have your headlights. You press the power button one time, you turn the headlight on. So you have the headlights on. We're gonna go to the rear. This does have brake light. So let me show you the brake light. So we got the brake light too as well. Let's see, the horn works. So the horn is pretty loud. I've seen some more quiet than that, but it's loud enough to alert pedestrians and walking on the sidewalk. So okay, we're going back to the display, match the power button, and then we turn the headlight off. So yeah, just a basic display. To get the manual, you have to use a QR code that's in the box, and you can download the manual if you would like to read that. So yeah, So yeah, that is the Sohamo 26x4 e-bike M3, and this is the Pro Series. So hopefully I'm saying that right. Let me know in the comments if I'm not saying it right or something like that. Okay, so yeah, all right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and start doing this a test ride and see how it is.
That's blue.
All right, yeah.
It looks like a police one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it has a little blue wire. That's what I said. Police one.
All right, be back.
Okay, I'll be back too. I gotta go up there next to Olympic.
Okay.
Olympic.
Okay. All right. All right. So, oh shoot. Sorry. All right. All right. So here we are. We got the Sohamo M3 e-bike, 26-inch fat tire. So as you see, got a little squeak in there. There's a little bit of brake rub. I haven't did no adjustments on it. So we have so what I'm thinking about this e-bike here is that it feels rigid. It feels really stiff. For one thing, it's a hardtail. Number two, that the suspension is not adjustable. So it's a little bit on the stiff side. But we're going to be testing out a little bit on some on a little bit of trails. So we got a 15 amp hour battery in the back, and so far the range has been decent. We did up total like 10 miles. Right now the battery's a little bit low, but we're going to do a little bit of review. We're going to go to the park and back just to give you a little bit of feedback. The display right here is nice and simple. You can see it. Almost too simple, you know. So in order to change the modes, you have to hit the M button and you cycle through the pedal assist. You can't go up and down with the pedal assist. So you have to cycle through that. To turn the headlight on, you just mash the power button one time, headlight's on, mash it again, and the headlight is off. Pedal assist is very responsive. See how it is coming off. It is got a little millisecond. How you doing? So it's a little bit of a millisecond before it comes off. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, let's pedal again. So we're pedaling, and to be honest, the pedal assist feels pretty good. So it doesn't have a lot of pedal run out like some e-bike does, and it's responsive. Nice horn, very loud. Ain't that right, son? It's loud. My only complaint is that this bike has 160mm rotors, and I really think this bike should come with at least 180s if they had cable actuated brakes. And now if they did the 160s, they should have had like a hydraulic brakes on this thing, so it can stop a little faster. But it doesn't stop on the down like most e-bikes I did test it. So yeah, so it doesn't stop on the dime like most e-bike does. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely will like to have hydraulic brakes on this thing. All right, so let's go down here. So anyways, it's an okay e-bike. I can give you that for a thing, but it's just that my thing is the brakes. It doesn't stop on the good. So, and then you have to keep constantly adjusting the pads on it. But I mean, for a decent price, you're getting a good e-bike. So really, All right. Yeah, I'm doing a video. Yeah. What? No, I don't know it yet right now. So anyways, the frame feels real good. I mean, the battery is decent. It has good range on it. For 15 amp hours, I was surprised how much range that it has for a 15 amp hour battery, especially on a 26-inch fat tire bike like this. And you get the max speed of like 26. So I had a total of like 26 miles an hour on this e-bike. But you know, I'm heavy. I'm a heavy rider, so you know, lighter riders go a little bit faster. So the headlight's pretty bright. I do notice that. We did test the headlight at bright, and it's real bright, so you don't have to worry about actually not seeing anything when you're going on some dark alleyways or in the neck of the woods, you know, when it's dark. So the headlight is pretty bright.
Dad,
what's up?
And then
Yeah.
after.
All right here. Okay. All right. So follow me right quick. All right, so here we go. So we got the Sohamo M3, so it's a Pro Series e-bike, and so it has a 750 watt hub motor, capable of 26 miles an hour, has a nice comfortable seat. The one thing I like about this e-bike is that you can actually take the battery out by releasing the latch on the seat. See, it pops open, and you have to unplug, because that's the plug that goes into the controller, and then you can unlock the key and take it out like that, and then you can close it. There you go. Let me close it back like that. Has a nice rack, nice tail light. You can actually see the tail light nighttime. Let me turn the light on for you. So it has a very bright tail light, as you can see. Then we have the front headlight as well, 4 LEDs. So it's a bright, so like I say, it's a bright tail light, headlight. The plastic fenders I'm a fan of, and I like the schema. I like the black and the orange, and that's right, son. So I like the black and the orange, and it look like a stealthy e-bike. Now the only thing is, the only complaint is, and what should be known if you do get this e-bike, is to upgrade the brake system. It has 160 rotors. It is inadequate for this type of bike. It is a large e-bike. It's a fat tire e-bike. 160s just not going to cut it when you need to stop. So if it did have 160s, it needs to have hydraulic brakes, or it needs to have 180s on it, at least 180s on this thing. Am I right, son? So it has a nice front chain ring. It has a pedal run out when you have it all the way in 7th gear, and you can pedal this bike without that ghost pedal or pedal run out feeling. And that's one thing I like about it, because it had that 7-speed Shimano drivetrain with the Shimano derailleur. It's a 20 derailleur, so it's not the TZ or anything like that. And yeah, so I thought that was a suspension seat post, but it's not. It just have that little rubber guard on there to just make it look like a suspension seat post. But anyway, so the display, it is nice, and it's very small, but it's very simple at the least, you know what I'm saying. To get the manual for this bike, you would have to download the manual on the box, and then you can download that, and then you can get to your displays and stuff like that. Has a nice bright horn, throttles on your left, got a dumb throttle on your left, and yeah, so that's basically about it for this e-bike, you know what I'm saying. And what you think, Jacoy?
It's that's a nice key, and I kind of like the shifter and how the weight that the seat comes up.
Yep. So on right, yeah, so you heard from him himself, he actually likes it too, you know what I mean. So but we finna go home, and we got a lot of things to do. But anyway, so yeah, thanks for this review. I will have a link in the description where you can get this bike from, and you can and it's a good price for this e-bike, you know what I mean. So anyways, but yeah, I'm finna go right now. This is the e-bike guy. We got E-bike Kid here, and we finna get up out of here. See y'all in the next video. Peace.